So we'll come to the last leg of this journey. We will ask, how do we bring this law of conservation of divinity into practice? These are all fine. Concepts are fine. Is it possible? Can we really realize divinity? Can we practice it in our daily life? This is the question that will come to us. So I think it is important. We also need to, spend a little time on that. Now, I want to tell you the greatness of Sanatana Dharma, and everything that we do will start making meaning now. If you are sold on the idea of law of conservation of divinity, we will realize unwittingly this is part and parcel of our lives. Everything that the Samskriti and the Samskaras and this great legacy this country is doing are all nothing but this law of conservation of divinity at work. So we will see what are those. For us, devas are divine, cosmic entities are divine, celestial gods are divine forms. That's why we offer puja to the sun god during Makara Sankranti day. And the Trivarnas do Sandhya Vandana 3 times a day, supposed to do. It's the greatest act of being grateful is doing Sandhya Vandana. Kerchief falls down, my friend picks up the kerchief and gives to me. I say thank you. Do you know that you breathe sun, you eat sun, you wear sun? What you are wearing is sun actually. This is, and you live sun. This house is made of only sun. The wood and all these bulb, electricity, everything is made of sun. This is what a 1928 National Geography article said. I am only repeating that. So if you dropped a pencil, somebody picked up the pencil, you said thank you. Don't you have to say thank you to sun god? Our ancestors felt we should cultivate this habit of gratitude. That's called Trikala Sandhya Vandana. Today people are so busy, they are so ungrateful. They don't want to say thank you, but they want to freely use things. The sun god is giving. Everything is given by sun god actually. So like this is an example. Kamadhenu, Karpaya Vriksha are divine entities for us. We worship them very seriously. We do yajna. Have you ever done any homa in your house? You just watch very closely what the Purohit says. He says, Indra idan namama, Agne idan namama, Soma idan namama, Prajapate idan namama, Rudra idan namama, Vayave idan namama. This is what he will say. This is all we do in the so-called homa. Why are we doing it? We are actually showing a sense of gratitude. You assume water is free for you. I mean, nowadays they are charging anyway. You assume oxygen is free for you. In fact, all that I have written here are not gods. They are nature. They are the embodiments of nature. We should be grateful to them. That's why we do it through yajna. But if you do meaningfully the yajna, we'll be very responsible citizen as this sustainability business. This is all we do. We worship nature in the divine format called yajna. Rishis, seers, sons are all divine for us. We celebrate Vyasa Purnima, we celebrate Valmiki Jayanti with the same sense of devotion as we celebrate anything else. These are part and parcel of our lives actually. Why? Because we see divinity everywhere. These our ancestors have pointed fingers at all these and say, learn to see divinity here. Extraordinary humans, Avatara Purushas, are forms of divinity for us. That's why we celebrate Ramanavami, Hanumat Jayanti, Krishna Janmashtami. All that we celebrate. Why? Because these are occasions for us to remember that divinity is manifesting in so many ways around us. All forms of nature and the Panchabhutas are divine manifestation for us. All rivers and mountains. This is the only country in which all rivers and mountains are divine for us. Don't laugh at it. It reminds us this concept of law of conservation of divinity day in and day out. That's why we worship them on auspicious days. Kumbha Mela, once in 12 years. Mahakumbha, every year Pushkarani. So many things in rivers. Kartika Purnima in Tiruvannamalai. Millions of people go there. because they worship mountain as Lord Shiva, right? Tejas. In Panchabhuta, that is Tejas. The meeting point of two rivers is always divine for us. Whenever you meet, when you go to a place, if you go to a river, more importantly, if you go to a Prayag, if you go to a place where two rivers meet, it's a holy place. That's why you do Tarpana there, you do Japa there, you do Puja there. Mountain top is divine for us. When you go to the top of the mountain, we do Puja. Because it is divine to us. We are reminded of divinity. Mountains are so divine. You travel in a mountain range for 15 days, you will know what I am saying. Animals and plants are also divine for us. That's why we do a Bodhi, the banyan tree, neem tree, Atti Vriksha, all these, fig tree, neem tree, banyan tree, Vata Vriksha, all are worshipped in this country. They are holy for us. We offer puja to them. We do Go Puja and celebrate Naga Panchami. It's all sense of gratitude. See, today there is so much of discussion on this cow slaughter ban. People are laughing at it and so on. My dear friends, I want to tell you one thing again. You go and give 200 ml, they cannot take more than 400 ml of your blood when you do a blood donation. When you go and do a blood donation, you know how much you are treated. They are, particularly if there is somebody in great need and you go and donated blood, they are so, thankful to you. They give you some Horlicks before and after, they give biscuits and all that. There is the cow which is giving you blood 2 times a day in the form of milk. And we want to not have a sense of gratitude for it. Our ancestors had a great sense of gratitude. They said, you are giving your milk, your blood 2 times a day, and I am happily enjoying it. That's why Go Mata. That's why it's called Go Mata. Go Puja. We celebrate Naga Panchami. That's why gods have animals. You may be wondering why there is gods have animals as Vahanam. Because it reminds us that all those animals are also divine now. Mushika is a Vahanam for Ganapati. Peacock is the Vahanam for Subramanya, lion is the Vahanam for Durga, bull for Parameshwara, Garuda for Vishnu, cockroach for Mahalakshmi. I mean, you should actually enumerate. You will find that most of the animals and the insects that you know are all Vahanam. So now you will have to figure out how to actually take a hit or something. Then the advertisement comes now. You dip it deep into your drain and then kill all those animals. Ants are there, throw a powder and kill all the ants. Now you have to now reevaluate all these issues. But they are all actually Brahmadi Pipili Kanta Tanushu Prota Jagat Sakshini. That is what it is. Divine attributes, wherever it manifests, are strong candidates for us to worship. That's why Tejas Tejasvinamaham Balam Balavatam Asmi. That's what Krishna says. Guru is divine, parents are divine, persons who offer selfless service are divine to us. In this country, I am telling you, we might have skipped most of this. That is Brashtachara that we are practicing. I am talking of Sadachara. 100 Shatayushi is God. 100-year-old person is divine. Sahasra Chandra Darshi, 80 years and 8 months. If you complete, you will see 1,000 full moons. You are called Sahasra Chandra Darshi. You do Shatabhisheka. They are divine. Guests are divine. Atiti Devo Bhava. Child is a god in this country. What more lessons you can take for law of conservation of divinity? Look at this shloka. Nityanna Data, Tarunagni Hotri, Vedanta Vit, Chandra Sahasra Darshi. There are 4 of them already. Masopavasi and Pativratacha. These 6 people. Shadjiva Loke Mama Vandaniyaha. Krishna told to Rukmini. These are the 6 people I will always worship. Krishna is saying. Who are these 6? Nitya Annadata. In fact, we will see in one of the session, we have a great concept called Panchamahayajna. At that time, we will talk about it. Nitya Annadata. Taruna Agnihotri, one who is doing Agnihotri from his young age onwards. Vedanta with one who knows Vedanta, knows not knowledge, by practice. Chandra Sahasra Darshi, just now I told, 1,000 moons, full moons. Masopavasi, Pativratacha, Masopavasi, one who does upavasa every month, maybe on a, Ekadashi 2 times a month or whatever. Some upavasi. Shadjiva loke mama vandaniyaha. He says these 6 people are worthy of worship and I worship them. Krishna is saying. The last, look at Sahasranama. We have 1,000. Do you know why they created a Sahasranama? Please go and read the meaning of each of that nama. Take a, Bhashya, or if you have some book, please, Vishnu Sahasranama, you go and find out the meaning of the 1,008. It actually conveys law of conservation of divinity. Krishna says, Vishnu says, I am everywhere. Bhuta Bhavya Bhavanato Pavana Pavano Nalaha. Just take that alone and then understand what it is. If you look at the meaning of the 1,008 name, that's why we have a Sahasranama for every major god. Shiva Sahasranama, Vishnu Sahasranama, Ganapati Sahasranama, Subramanya Sahasranama, everywhere they have Lalita Sahasranama. Why? You look at the 1,008 names, you will understand, oh, this is called law of conservation of divinity. Everywhere we have to see divinity. So, all these practices have meaning now. These practices are not for the sake of it. It's not a ritual. If you see through the ritual, if you try to understand the ritual as to why it is done, then this law of conservation of divinity becomes slowly an experience for us. We will see meaning to it. We will see God everywhere. I showed you the triangle. So we will start climbing the triangle up rather than staying with me and my family alone. The rest are all okay. I will be so selfish. I will take care of myself. The rest of the world, let anything happen. It's a very low level thinking. That means we are in step 0 of evolution. Law of conservation of divinity is that pinnacle of the top. That's what it is. So there are ways. How do we experience it? One way is intellectual contemplation. Please read chapter 2nd triplet of Bhagavad Gita, because the central message there is Sarvam Vishnumayam Jagat. That's why I told you chapter 7. You can look at 8, 9, 10, 11. Everywhere you will find it written again and again. One is intellectually one can contemplate. After intellectual contemplation, upasana. There is this beautiful Vibhuti and Vishwarupa Darshana. I'll come to it. It's a nice upasana which Sri Krishna showed to Arjuna. Bhakti. Bhakti is one way to experience law of conservation. It will actually demolish the layers. It will destroy all these castles. Bhakti has that power. That's why in this country, Jnana, Bhakti and all those are not a separate compartment. They will all merge. In a very evolved person, everything will have to merge. So you can do Mukunda Mala, Shivananda Lagari, they are all overflowing with Bhakti. Read and contemplate, you will see that oneness flowing in many ways. Then one can actually so with all these, it should become part of daily practice. We should live law of conservation of divinity, not read it as a piece of knowledge, as though we are going to write an exam. Not an intellectual knowledge to store it in the brain. We should get into anubhuti. We should get into anubhava. That is what it is. I will end this whole thing with how this whole transition process will happen. If you ask how will this transition process happen, I will end this with this beautiful thing. The first thing that has to happen is we should be able to see one in many. I see father, I see mother, I see elephant, I see, Sakala Jivarashi, I see the, ant, I see the tree. In all of them, I should be able to see divinity. That is step 1. It is called Vibhuti. Chapter 10, that is what Krishna did. He showed 72 examples. And he said, look at these 72 examples, see me there. Pandavanam Dhananjaya, Mahasanam Margasi shows me. Ritunam Kusumakara. He used all kinds of examples, animate, inanimate, season, concept, knowledge, everything he used. He said, see me everywhere. So this is called one in many. You see the same concept in many. In other words, you please see the gold in necklace, golden necklace, see the gold in a golden ring, see the gold in a golden, bracelet or whatever. See gold, you see, understand it is a golden ring, golden necklace, golden bracelet, golden whatever, something, right? Do that, practice it. If you have practiced it so well, one day what I will do is I'll bring a bar of gold. If I bring a bar of gold, you will see all the ornaments there. Because you are so much practice this one in many, you will see many in one. That is called Vishwarupa. This is precisely what Krishna did to Arjuna. In chapter 10, he said, see me here. And if you really get convinced that you saw every creature as a manifestation of divinity, then you see the Lord. In the Lord you will see everything. Just like in a piece of gold bar, you will see all ornaments of gold. A log of wood for a carpenter will manifest as the world of creation of the carpenter, because he is deeply seen one in many, he will see many in one. So law of conservation of divinity must travel like this. We should practice Vibhuti yoga, then we should be able to go to Vishwarupa yoga. We need the grace of the Lord to do that, which he will bless to us. And this is what is called law of conservation of divinity. Sarvam Vishnumayam Jagat is our samskara. Sarvam Vishnumayam Jagat is natural. Sarvam Vishnumayam Jagat is a deep concept. It has pervaded into everything that we are supposed to do in our life. I think with this, we will close today's session. Fortunately, I did not take any questions today because I never realized this is going to take this much time. That's okay. So we will see the questions some other day. I will say the Shanti mantra and then we'll stop here. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
On behalf of Vyoma Labs, we thank our Guruji for this enlightening lecture on this law of conservation of divinity. I think we will all practice, try practicing this and try to inculcate these concepts in us in our daily life. So questions, as he said, then 2 weeks questions, we will take it in the next class. Tomorrow there is a repeat telecast in the same time. For those who want to share your the repeat telecast details, you can share it with your friends and other interested people. Dhanyawadaha. Sarvebhyah Ram Ram Ram.
Ram Ram.